Welcome to your Sunday setup. I'm Whitney, and today we're focusing on something that's often overlooked but is vital to our success and well being: prioritizing self care. People often think self care is indulgent, but it isn't. It's a foundational practice that helps us maintain our energy, focus, and resilience throughout the week. And that's the purpose of your Sunday setup, to help you get through the week energized, focused, prepared for anything, and able to bounce back from everything work throws your way. Before we dive in, let's take a moment to center ourselves with a short meditation. Find a comfortable position, plant your feet firmly on the ground, relax your shoulders, and if it feels right, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Take another deep breath in and exhale, this time even more slowly than before. As you breathe, imagine replenishing your inner resources. With each inhale, welcome calm and restoration. With each exhale, release tension and stress. Allow this moment to remind you that taking care of yourself is essential, not optional. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and let's bring that sense of renewal into today's session. Self-care is about nurturing your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. It might be as simple as a short walk, reading a good book, or making time to prepare a nourishing meal. The key is recognizing that when we care for ourselves, we're setting the stage for greater success, happiness, and enjoyment in our work and personal lives. Let me share with you a short story about a client. She used to power through her weeks, rarely taking breaks or time for herself. That includes not taking vacations. She believed that pushing harder and working longer was the only path to success. And over time, she noticed that her productivity began dropping, her creativity faded, and her mood became more irritable. And the love that she had had for her work at one point, totally gone. So after we started working together and helping her get clarity about what it is she wanted, she decided to make a change. She started leaving her desk for a quick walk at lunchtime. She scheduled yoga classes a couple of times a week and started going to bed earlier. Within weeks, her energy improved, her focus sharpened, and she rediscovered her love for her work. She realized that by prioritizing self care, she was actually more successful, more engaged, and more resilient in her work week. And this is why self care matters. It's not about stepping away from your goals. It's about supporting yourself so you can actually reach them with clarity, vigor, and enthusiasm. You've no doubt heard this. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When we fill our own cup, we show up stronger and more capable for the tasks and people that matter most. So, how do we go about doing this? First, You can start small and just make it a regular habit, right? Even a few minutes a day of something that restores you, something that brings you joy, like stretching, savoring your morning coffee without distractions, or journaling, right? These things can bring you joy and have a huge impact over time. Second, choose activities that genuinely replenish you. Not every self care activity works for everyone. If you don't like being touched, then maybe a massage is not for you, right? Mani pedi days are not for everyone. So you'll want to experiment with different options until you find what leaves you feeling energized, calm, and centered. And third, protect your boundaries. Make space for self care by saying no when needed, scheduling personal time in your calendar, and treating it with the same respect you'd give any important meeting. The best thing you can do is to shift your mindset about self care and see it as essential fuel for your success and satisfaction. And by taking care of yourself, you improve your productivity, creativity, and resilience. So rather than seeing it as a luxury, recognize it as an investment in your long term well being and performance. Going back to boundaries, next week we'll be discussing the importance of boundaries. How setting healthy limits can protect your time, energy, and well being. Boundaries help you maintain balance and ensure that your confidence and progress aren't undermined by overwhelm. You like that? Don't be undermined by overwhelm. So you'll want to be sure to join us for that. Well, that's a wrap for this week's episode of Your Sunday Setup. I hope today's conversation on prioritizing self-care has inspired you to invest in yourself and your well-being. Remember, when you take care of yourself, you set the stage for success, creativity, and resilience. Treat self-care as a non-negotiable part of your routine. Thank you for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share it with someone who could benefit, and come back next Sunday for more inspiration and motivation. Until then, here's to a week filled with nourishment, renewal, and the energy to tackle whatever comes your way. Stay inspired and have a wonderful week ahead. Take care.